times again. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We're looking at Crow's Black Fusion, and at the end of the day, buddy, like I said, the only way, again, you have to admit that black technology is the best, but even what you have right here is not good enough. Number one, you have a wall here blocking your screen at the same height. Look at this. We got to get the whatchamacallit. We're going to show you some interesting stuff. So, as I said before, any black surface, the problem you're going to have with a black surface is with it having the ability to be able to pull white light. And this is the problem when I say black. Crow basically doesn't exactly do his demonstrations correctly. He cuts a lot of corners. Now, as you can see, he has no choice but to switch over to a black screen paint because as of now, his gray screen paint products, well, they're no good. And the reason why they're no good, due to the fact, is because we were able to show you that those products are made out of everyday black and white paint, as we made several products yesterday and the day before yesterday. Now, being an expert in black technology, I'm going to show you where Crow cheated in this demonstration. All right, so as you can see, when I told you driveway, the reason why we chose this driveway is because in this driveway, there would be no walls or anything blocking the screen at all. Right here, from the height of your screen standing, you have a wall blocking here. So there's no ambient light being able to pass back and forth across your screen. The light coming downward, like I said, would affect the screen also too, because that's why the image is so washed out here. But if you look at it, you're supposed to have an exposed screen. So let me show you. Let's watch the demonstration. I can do the exact same demonstration with everyday black house paint. The only problem is that black house paint can't produce a white level. So if your product is the same as ours, we would like to see a demonstration of you taking everyday black house paint and paint it down the side of your screen and showing a white level. That's one of the tests our screens have to go through. So what you cheated in your test here is that you have a wall here that blocks ambient light. Second one here that blocks ambient light. This is supposed to be exposed all the way around from area to area. Image is washed out completely. See the bar at the bottom? This is how we first find out. The bar at the bottom, if this screen was 100% jet black, had ability to be produced, should have never came up gray. That should have remained jet black at all times. The fact that it's coming up with that discoloration is the first sign that your screen is not truly black. There's something wrong with it. That should be jet black. The demonstration in the OLED display where the guy is actually jumping over the rock. Look how washed out. Look at the tannish look around the screen. If there is any sign of any kind of white paint in that screen, you're going to be able to see it come up because it's not going to register on a black screen. You got to be a little smarter than that, man. Anytime my person's an expert in this field. Oh, I can't wait till my former site gets over to this one. And again, this is the disturbing problem right here. The bottom of your bar is coming up too light. It looks like a kind of a grayish look. That is supposed to be jet black at all times. When your movie transfers over, now in a split second between when a video transfers over, the screen goes back to the original form and it pops back in, then you'll get a chance to see what you're actually looking at. That is a complete fail. That's supposed to be jet black. Black paint is literally blacker than that. That's coming up as gray. That should never look like that with that much light hitting it at all, period. You take a Phantom outside, that screen remains black at all times. My Phantom and my Phoenix is darker than this. Matter of fact, the house paint we had downstairs is darker than that. Right there, another problem. Again, all this washed out. This is supposed to be jet black. It's supposed to look like a TV outside. Well, you failed this miserably. You couldn't do, seriously, you just couldn't do once. You can't do one simple demonstration correctly. What goes on in your head half the time? Again, wow, come on. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? That is washed out. Again. Oh, this is interesting. I want to see this. Hold on for a minute. This, I want to see. And again, another failed attempt. See all this gray in your screen right here? This right here shows that your screen is not pulling a contrast. Sorry, Crow, but that screen's a dark gray. That screen is not even black. Starfield should have never came up looking like that. Let me show you what a Starfield looks like. This is what I'm showing you. Your videos, your screen's coming up gray. That's what it's coming up. It should never look like this. It's supposed to be jet black at all times. This is how I know that this is not a black screen. It's actually a very dark gray screen. You faked and failed another demonstration. The OLED horse demonstration, remember I told you, background on the OLED horse stays jet black at all times. It's super jet black to make the horse stand out. The horse is not supposed to blend in with the background of an OLED display. That's how we know your screen is gray. You need to clean that back here up. That like there's a mess back there. Let's see. Yeah, you failed this. Oh my goodness. Hold on. We got a close up on this one. Look at this right here. Look at the close up on that. See right here? Washed out. All this is washed out. That's supposed to be in black. How is it coming up like that to begin with? Why is it so washed out? Your contrast, you have a black screen, your contrast levels should not be washing out. Not like that. That is pretty bad. Now, mind you, as we talk about this, we back it up. So, since you claim that you have the screen that's compared to ours, we want to see a demonstration. Oh, that screen is not even black. That screen is a dark gray. Look at that. That's definitely a dark gray screen. That's the same thing when I saw Daylight Screen. Daylight Screen, when I first looked at their screen, I thought their screen was literally black when I saw it. When I got it over here, it was a heavy dark gunmetal. Look at that. No black screen on the face, not even black. House paint is going to produce a gray level that looks like that. Not going to happen. It should never come up looking like that. That's how we know this paint is not black. It's actually gray. All right. Let's go and check out the other one. Another failed attempt, Crow. For that penalty, we're going to make your Cinemax. We're going to reverse the technology, and we're going to post the information for free. That's your penalty for what you made. For doing dumb things, we're going to reverse engineer your Cinemax. And I already got the ingredients on how to make it far better than what it is. So that's your penalty for that one. And this demonstration right here, where you failed, right here, again, when you do a side-by-side comparison, you never do it with the gray screen. You do it with the white screen. Anytime you're showing a black screen. When you do a gray screen, you're supposed to do a black screen. And let's see the house paint demonstration. I'm going to see that too. All right, so you're saying your screen was able to pull these white levels right here. And you're comparing them again next to a gray screen. It's got to be done next to a white screen. Right there, I told you there's a wall right there, blocking the majority of the screen. All right, Crow, hope you're ready for this, because this is going to get embarrassing for you. You know me, I can back my work up 100%. And your penalty for doing that and doing that false misleading mistake, we're going to order your Cinemax. We're going to reverse engineer it, and we got an idea on how to make it better than what it is. And we're going to give out the ingredients for free. We're going to do a detailed side-by-side demonstrations versus Cinemax 2. This right here, Crow, is black fabric. Right there. I want you to look at that right there. That's black fabric. Just black fabric. No black paint, just everyday black fabric. This is how you're supposed to do a demonstration when you're showing off a black screen. You're supposed to maintain and show the white levels. Now that's a black fabric right there. Let me show you something real quick. This I have in my hand, Crow, is everyday black paint. This is the one we put against our screen, that our screen turned dark into a different color. Now, as you can see, there's the black fabric right there, right? If you notice that now, it's pulling the exact same demonstration that you just did. Skyworth, food demonstration. Again, at the end of the day, I said, you're not a very smart person. Any black fabric can pull that. The problem is it's going to have a hard time pulling its white levels. White levels are going to struggle on the screen. Anybody can fake a black demonstration. The problem you're going to have is you're going to have to test that against white screens, an actual white screen, to see exactly where your white levels pull up. That right there is black house paint, and that's the black blackout cloth before we coat it with our technology, that heightener capability. See, I can mimic your demonstration very easy. And these screens are actually black. Told you. Stop doing fake demonstrations. Now your penalty for that is I'm going to put in an order very soon. I'm not going to tell you when, for your Cinemax. We're going to come out with Cinemax 3.0. Which is going to be the upgrade version of it. We're going to reverse engineer it. That's your penalty now for doing something stupid. Again, black house paint, black curtain. You know the difference between this and a Phantom? A Phantom pulls a much higher white level, which is the most important thing when it comes to a black screen. See, when you did your demonstration, you were supposed to have a white surface again behind the back of it to compare the white levels, not gray. And when you did your demonstration outside, your screen was never supposed to turn gray, which you should have did that if it was a true black screen. True black screens remain black regardless. What you use black house paint. That's all you use in your demonstration. So, for you, we're going to give you a challenge. Take that Fusion Black, take black house paint, and paint it right down the side of that screen and show a white display only. LG snowboarding. Let's go with the Snow Wolves. Dumb. Now I'm calling you stupid now. Yeah. Because you thought you were going to take black paint again and try to make your own black screen paint. You're really an idiot. At the end of the day, as I said before, that Phantom behind that can produce a higher white level, showing that it's different than any other black screen. It was already tested against this fabric, and it was already tested against screen. As a matter of fact, I even went over and drew my name into the screen and was able to produce my name on the screen in black, while the rest of it remained a real bright color. Anybody can do that. What you just did is nothing. Anybody can do that. That's why when we get those accounts and people want to transfer those big numbers into our account, a company say, hey, look, I can do the same thing with black house paint. The only problem is you have to have a white screen to compare it to show you exactly how dark it's going to come up. Black house paint, black fabric. LG snowboarding demonstration. This is going to be really embarrassing. We're not done yet. So, as I said before, penalty for doing something stupid is now going to cost you. So now we're going to do the Cinemax. We're going to make that, reverse engineer that, make that better than what it is, give the format out for free. And you got the UV already. What else we do? Let's see. You got to figure out something else. What else you got? Oh, let's go with Starfield Screensaver. Now, mind you, one screen is fabric and the other screen is black paint. I told you, the problem you have with black screens is they have to be to pull a high white level. So let me show you how it's done. Now, as you can see, it's pulling contrast with no problem whatsoever. Both screens are doing that. And you think that both screens are pulling a white level, right? White screensaver. Now, if you notice that the black paint is pulling the highest white level over the black fabric. You notice it, right? It has the highest white level, as you can see. But if I come over here, let's remove this out of the way. And let's get right here. And take our screen over here. We can get it out of the way a little bit. There we go. You can see where our screen pulls the highest white level. These are the kind of tests you have to be able to do on a black screen. You can't just go out there and say, well, look, I got this black paint. I made this product that easy. No, the tests are really brutal when it comes to black screens. You have to be able to prove that your product can show a higher white level. Any black surface, as I said before, people, at the end of the day, it's always going to have the ability to be able to pull a higher white level. Higher contrast level. The problem you're going to run into is, can it pull a high white level? Now, I showed you the snowstorm and the demonstration on the black surface, black paint, fantastic. This is what happens when we pull up on a Phantom. This is what you're going to have to prove. These are the demonstrations you have to do. Not that dinky demonstration of you being in the backyard showing some whatever half washed out display. You have to prove the white levels on your technology. Let's do this again. We'll drop the screen again. Right? Black paint, black fabric. If you look at the black paint, you would think that it's pulling an amazing white level. I guarantee at the end of the day, the product he just displayed in that demonstration is probably like a little bit of an off gray. It's black paint, but it has a little gray in it. Because if it has a little gray in it, what's going to happen is, if you have it outside, a black screen is always going to remain black, even when the projector's off. If there's just a little bit, just a little bit of white in there, it's going to show. You're going to see it. So like I said, I can take a $17 quart of black paint and I can mimic your product with no problem. You're going to have to be to show a difference in that. Now watch this. Skyworth food demonstration. And you thought it was going to be that easy. Oh, heck no, it's not that easy. Developing black technology is a nightmare. Well, not for us, because we can do it in hours. Now see, look. There you go. I can mimic your demonstration. See, where you messed up in your demonstration, there's no white screen behind your screen. And again, like I said, I'm going to request for you to paint half of your screen with black paint. That's black paint right there. That's black fabric. People, again, I'm an expert in this field. I can look at someone's demonstration and I can see where they made tons of mistakes. And I can go down, take apart your video, and then do your video down here. Now, let's go. Solid white levels. White screensaver. This is what you should have did in your demonstration. Now, your penalty for this, I'm going to reverse engineer the Cinemax. And people who want to get the Cinemax and you don't want to pay the money, well, I'm going to show you an advanced version of it. It's going to blow your socks off. And it's going to be free. We don't feel threatened by it because it's not worth our time. So, as you can see, Both of these are they're displaying white levels, right? This is displaying the higher white level. That's black paint. This is just to show you at the end of the day, if you made your product out of black paint, what would happen is you laid it against a screen that is super ultra black. Observe. Here we are. We've done this already before. Remember we did this with the white screen. Remember? White screen, black screen, white screen, black screen. That's a phantom crow. That's what you call true black technology. The screen looked like it was displaying a white level, didn't it? Didn't it look like it was displaying a white level? Yeah. See, the problem is that a black screen can produce a somewhat dirty white level. That's it. But white? No, not white. Let me show you something real quick. Black paint. Don't you ever get tired of getting beaten down? Literally, you never get tired of getting beaten down. I can come in there, watch your video, analyze it, take it apart, show you how you did the demonstration, and then take my technology and blow your theory right out of the water. Your penalty for this one is your Cinemax. When we get it over here, we're going to reverse engineer it now. I'm going to make it far better than what it is. I'm going to use it to blow out all your screens at the same time, and I'm going to give the ingredients out for free. That's your penalty. Take your very best and take it apart. And it's not hard to do. I already got the ingredients in my head how to do it. You're welcome. Next time, do your demonstrations correctly when you're talking about black technology. Don't insult my craft. All right? I'm going to take a black screen. We can pull the same levels. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, right. And if he had a white screen behind the back of this, it would be far even worse. Which, if you notice in the demonstration, he had a gray screen next to it. Didn't have a white screen. Man, good gracious. And the problem I have with the outside demonstration, it was so sad about that, your bars at the bottom were coming up gray. They should never come up gray on a black screen. They should always remain black at all times. Like the 180-inch screen I have outside showing Star Wars shows the screen in constant in black. The demonstration I have outside with an Optima GT 5500 displays always in black. The demonstration I have on my channel when you first come in, that shows a 150-inch Black Phoenix outside displays always in black. Even at a 190-degree viewing angle, that screen picks up with no problem whatsoever. Always in black. But when I seen that screen coming up in gray, I was like, there's something in it that's wrong. Let's go back to the demonstration again. And so you can see that it's black. There you go. See, one of the things you're going to have to do when you're showing off a black screen is you're going to have to show those white levels. White levels are extremely important because that means whether or not your colors are going to come up dirty. Now, I guarantee you, we get that black fusion. I guarantee the black fusion is nothing but black paint at the end of the day with a little bit of white into it. Oh, that's got to hurt, doesn't it? Well, you got a penalty for it now. And also, too, I want to see black paint on the side of your screen. Paint it half and half. All right, let's see. Let's go to Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
So we know how you fake your demonstrations. You don't do anything, honestly, by the book. Now, you notice that he basically is trying to avoid all things right now. Yeah, your product, 3 of your products now obsolete. I'm going to go after your best product now, your Cinemax. We're going to make that. I'm pretty sure we have a container with the 2 tablespoons is going to match that product. As I said before, you're not going to know when it's going to be here, but it's going to be here now. Now, I tried to give you a break. I really tried to give you a break. I told you, look, man, if you mind your own business, then what I'm going to do is I'll basically pull back on those orders, and you don't have to worry about going through that. Now, you're about to get your entire harbor destroyed when I get done with you. Stop doing fake demonstrations. Fake, 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 fake. My goodness. You're fake. That's what you are, Crow. Nothing more than just a fake all day. I can do this to you all day. Nothing more than a fake. That's all you are. All day. You're a fake at everything that you do. You're a fake. Not okay, that's too far. That was going too far. I apologize for that one. You're not a fake at everything you do, so I'm pretty sure you're good at something. But other than that, screen paint, you're definitely suck at it. You do. Really? Seriously? You really think that basically taking some everyday black paint and sticking in a container and saying, oh, that's this product right there, I could do it that easy. Do you have any idea what kind of tests and demonstrations you have to go through to develop black technology? Mind you, this screen is jet black. It's four times blacker than a Phoenix. And I can come out here and show you that with no problem. I can tear down your video demonstration, show you where you faked your demonstration, show you all the flaws. And some people think, oh, he's just talking trash, we're talking trash. No, I back it up. You should know by now. You people who watch my demonstration should know I back it up. If I'm going to talk trash about you, guarantee there's going to be some videos popping up that's basically going to lock it in. Now, I can put the screen against black screens and blow it out. I can put it against white screens and blow it out. What do you have? You got nothing but black paint. At the end of the day, I guarantee your product is nothing more than black paint. That's all it is, with a little bit of white in it. That's it. Sad, man. Sad. You're a real sad dude. White screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
But you made me do this to you, and you don't never learn. Never ever learn. Again, I told you. The only reason why we get contracts, why I get money in my banking account. You know why? Because I have to do these demonstrations. Because any company's going to come out there and do the same thing you just did, Crow. What's the point of me paying you $8,000 a day if I can do the same thing with black paint? Problem you're going to have with black paint is black paint can't read a white level. It's going to come out dirty and dingy. Looking at this, you probably look at this. That's amazing white level. No, that's a dirty, dingy white level. Let me show you something. This is black paint. Everyday black paint. Looking at that, you're probably thinking, that has an amazing white level. No, that's dirty. Very dirty. It's supposed to be brighter than that. Much brighter. So if a company's going to give me that kind of money, I have to be able to show them that, look, my product is different. It's not the same as black paint. If you paint this, you're going to regret this. You paint a black screen on your wall with black paint, you're going to regret it. Because you have to be able to test your product. This is why the UV Mix had such a hard, difficult time being able to produce white levels. It came out so dirty, so dingy, because the white levels were never tested on that product. And now this is an individual that went from never finishing the test, never going back and trying to engineer and do a better job with UV Mix, switches over to a black screen and says, look, I can do the same thing. Well, guess what, buddy? I can do the same thing too. I can take any one of these black screens, black surfaces, black bond, or whatever, and I can do the same thing. But the only problem you're going to have with these screens is they can't see white light, and that's going to affect the image on the screen. It's going to cause the white levels to drop, which means you're going to pick up a very dirty image. Yep. You better never put that paint on the market, buddy. If I bring it down here and put it against a Phantom, we're going to do white levels only, and it's not going to go well. And I will slap black paint against your screen. Hold on, let's do this right here. Let's do I'm going to take this down for a minute. Wait, we got to do this first before we do that. I have to do two of these just for fun. This is just for fun. We're done. We beat the crap. Anything he does, we know he's going to cut corners. And that's what he does. That's why it's so easy for us to make his paint out of black paint. But I don't know which is more embarrassing. Which more embarrassing? Did I beat your behind so badly that you had no choice but to make a black screen? Did I do that to you? And at the end of the day, even with you trying to make a black screen, you still failed horribly. Not being able to back up your product. See, I can come here and do a different demonstration. So you think the Phantom and your product is the same, right? All right, Crow, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to get your Cinemax down here because that's your penalty for messing up. But Monday morning, you're going to do a side-by-side challenge of test demonstrations versus Phantom's test demonstrations. And the first one is going to be black paint, which means you're going to have to paint your screen right down the side with black paint and show a white level. And I want to see a huge difference like this. As a matter of fact, I want black paint, black fabric, anything you find that's black, throw it against that screen. And I want to see that difference. And then when you're done with that, then we're doing 18 screen certified, which is going to take you time to get those sample sheets, so I'll give you some time for that. Then we got to do a low lumen test, distance throw. We're going to do all those tests, everything. Since you're going to talk all this trash about how you can make a black screen paint. Yeah, right. Oh, wait, let's do something funner than that. This is where I wrote my name in the screen. See that? That screen is coated right there. That cardboard box is coated with Black Phantom technology. I painted my screen, my name in the screen with everyday black paint. The black paint can't see white light. Feel free to do that demonstration if you want. All right, let's do this one real quick because I got things to do today. So this is what we're going to do. Same thing like we did with the white screen. We go white screen, black screen, white screen, black screen. This one we're going to go black screen. Well, how are we going to do that? Fake black screen, white black screen? I don't know. But this is the blackout cloth surface before we actually coat it with that invisible heightener technology. Now, we did this demonstration already. I'll do another one again. Well, usually when we do the blackout cloths, we do these demonstrations because we don't want people saying, okay, look, that's just an everyday black cloth. I can do it myself. No, you cannot. The heightener that we put in that allows that cloth to be to pick up a very high white level, as you're seeing with the Phantom. Let's bring our Phantom down, screen down. And like I said, Phantoms have very interesting shade of black to them. This keeps us from basically protects us from companies that may say, look, we can just take a gallon of black paint, we can paint it down there and say this is what the technology is. No, you can't. Can't do that. We can tell by the shade of the screen, and we can also tell by the white levels. Let's go with I'm gonna be in front of the camera for this one. So we got black screen. How am I gonna do this? Can't go black screen. You can put down, oh, now I can't say fake black screen. It would be a fake black screen without our technology. That would be that too. Fake, real. Or even do that right there. That'd be better, right? Now, mind, this is the gamer cloth that we use without the coating on. This is the regular cloth. All right, so let's go back and forth. Let's put down fake black levels. Oh, white levels, more like white levels, right? Fake white levels. Real white levels. Bum. 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 See that, Crow? Ta-da. Doo-doo. Slowly. Boom, 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 boom. Do you ever get tired of being embarrassed, Crow? Ever? Really? Ta-da. 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 Would you say all black screens were the same? That's what you said? Pretty much? Hold on. Let's get this up here real quick. Never get you. It's embarrassing you, man. It's really seriously, man. Okay, let's just do the black turn. You're a joke. Again, expert in black technology. You know how hard it is to get, on a serious note, how to get a black screen to pull white light. Not easy. Really not easy. Extremely hard to do. But it's a little easier for us. So like I said, all my technology comes from God. You can't mimic my blessings, my friend. You can't. Because I'll come on here and show you how powerful my God is by doing this. Now, yes, I should be more humble. Okay, I understand that. Sometimes I go a little too far with it. I do that, people. I know I do. But at the end of the day, look what I'm dealing with at the end of the day. Look what I'm dealing with. Man, I'm not trying to be rude here, man, but you probably be the one person. No, that's wrong to say. I'm not going to say that. That'd be disrespectful. I'm going to go back and I'm not going to say that. But anyway, yeah. My goodness. You're a sad dude. I tell you, man, at the end of the day, don't you get tired of doing these fake demonstrations for once? Do a real demonstration. For once in your life, do a real demonstration without cutting corners. Kind of make a statement that all black screens. I got to do this one on Facebook today too. That's gonna be fun. Kind of make a demonstration, yeah, that you can do the same thing I can do. No, I can do the same thing you can do. I came on here, made your products, matched them perfectly with no problem. I can basically take your screen and stick it right in the middle. You wouldn't even be able to see it. I can do what you do easily. You can't do what I do. Idiots. Let's recap, boys and girls. Here we go. Both. Black paint, black fabric. What did I say in my demonstration? Anytime you test on a black screen, first thing you have to do is test against all kinds of black surfaces. Which one pulls the highest white level? Very, very important to do your test and do your test correctly. Crow fails to do his test correctly. By the way, Crow, trick or treat. But Crow fails to do his test correctly. And because you failed to do your correct test, I have to come out here and embarrass you. I told you, I take my time with these things because I like for you to dig a deep enough hole, which you just did. You took the screen out inside your house, then you try to do a bigger size of it outside to show that you can do the same thing I'm doing. Problem you have there is the screen you have outside. It's not exactly matching the one you have inside. The problem you have is at the bottom of your bars at the bottom are coming up gray. Black screen always produces black no matter what, because it's black. You don't buy a black car and it goes out in the sun or goes out in the light and turns gray. It doesn't do that. It remains black all the time. So something's wrong with that video right there. Number two, as I said before, when you're doing your demonstrations inside, you had a cookie cutter screen. On top of that, you were matching it against a gray screen. What's the point of matching the white levels on the gray screen when the highest screen that pulls the highest white level is white? That's what you should be doing. You should have done a comparison demonstration showing the difference between your product and black paint, black fabric, black vinyl, which is needed if you're going to acquire people that want to buy your product. They want to know the difference between the two. You can't back that up. Because if you could, that would be the first thing you would have displayed in your demonstration, which you didn't. And that clearly shows that your product does not work the way you think it does. Now let's do this one again, people. Oh, this is going to be fun. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. This is going to be fun. We're going to do a white screen and a black screen. Ha ha ha! I love doing this stuff. All right, let's go with the 4K snow screensavers. Wait, before we do that, let's put this up here. And let's mimic Crow's demonstrations he did. Or he did. Are you ever getting tired of being embarrassed, Crow? Seriously? Yeah, black paint in your product. Just everyday black paint. Nothing different at all. Look at that. I can do the same thing, Crow. The same thing with black paint. Same thing. I can do the same thing with black fabric. You know the difference between this and all that? The technology underneath for that can pull higher white level. And it's black too. Boom, 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 boom. Crow, if you're watching this on your phone right now and there's steam coming off the top of your head, hey, it's a normal reaction for you. Get used to it. Because your penalty now for messing up, your Cinemax now, it's going to get reverse engineered. And when I show what I do to this stuff, how I change this on every level, oh my goodness. You see what I can do with great technology. I'm very good at developing great technology. Look at the silver phoenix technology. So I'm going to re-engineer your stuff to make it look way better. It's going to look insane when I get done with it. And then I'm going to get the ingredients out for free. Now, it's not going to be no ingredients tied to our technology. Nah, it's not going to happen. But it'll be something that you can pick up at Home Depot, and you can make it much better than what it was. And there's your penalty for doing something stupid at the end of the day. All right, let's see. Let's keep going. Look at that. Color blue.
Getting that from YouTube.
You notice that the black house paint is pulling the higher white level? For some reason on our screen it comes up dirty.
You should consider using Google's password manager instead. That way you can access your passwords anywhere.
I hope that was a tablet, not a phone, literally. See? The problem you're going to have is going to come up darker under the screen because it can't read white light. But I can do the exact same demonstration you just did. I can even take this outside and do the same demonstration. But if you put this against a Phantom, you're going to have problems. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
See? You ever seen the Jonah and the Grinch where he goes, "You're an idiot, you're an idiot," and it bounces back? There you go. But the most important thing of all is the white levels, Crow. That's the most important part. White screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
See? Now see how the black paint is pulling up a great white level like that? That looks really good. Really good. Nah, that sucks. That's really, really bad. Let me show you how you have to match. We'll take this off. Do-do-do. Now, you know how we do the whole demonstration, right? With the white screen, black screen. Let's do this. Boom. Ta-da. Boom. Ta-da. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Dun 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 dun. You're an idiot. Again, I'm not you, Crow. I don't do the demonstrations as you do. I actually take time and put effort into my product where you don't at all, period. You think because you can paint a screen black, you can do the same thing we can do. No. And for those of you who in the comments section were hooting about the screen, we copied all that. We're going to put that into the forum room so we can basically laugh at your comments. Because you support an idiot, you become an idiot. Do you know that? But there you go. Yeah, any black screen, yeah, it'll match our stuff. Yeah, sure. Let's see, what else we got here to play around with real quick while we're doing this. Oh, wait, we're done with this. So we're done with this. This whole theory. Yeah, you're an idiot. You're definitely a freaking idiot. Equivalence. I hate to call people idiots. I do. I really do hate to call people that. But man, I mean, it just never stops with you, man. You get dumber and dumber like every day. What do you think, man? You think I don't do my work? Come on, man. I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Not because I have to, because I want to, because I love what I do for a living. I take time. I work hard at what I do. I can come on here and debunk your product on any given day of the week. And now your penalty for this mess. I told you, if you mind your own business, I said I would stop my orders. Orders are back on now. When your Cinemax gets here, not only are we going to make it, but we're going to make it far better than what it is. And we're going to use it to blow out the rest of your products. So I'm going to use your best screen paint and reverse engineer it and use it to blow out all your other products. As for the UV, I can actually change that today right now. I can change your products we have right now and make them better than what they are now. Tried to give you a break yesterday. I said, look, I'm going to show you some mercy. I said that I was going to hold off on the orders. If you had any kind of common sense, but after watching that monstrosity video that you just showed off right now, that was the weakest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Boy, could you cut corners any worse. How in the world is a black screen fading outside? Don't get that one at all. But like I said, anybody can take black paint, fabric, do the same thing you just did in the video demonstration. The problem is with my demonstration is you're going to have to be able to produce a higher white level, and that's going to be hard to do because you don't have heightener technology, and we have it. Let's do this real quick while we're at it. Let's go over here. I said, I don't like calling this guy an idiot. I don't like to call people idiots, but good. We all know when you meet that one person that is a complete idiot, you just go, oh my goodness. You talk too much trash, you can't back it up. I knew something was wrong the minute when I looked at your video and I didn't see a white level and I didn't see any white screens. And where's the freak is the white screen at? You had a gray screen up there. So you're comparing your white levels on a black screen or whatever it is to a gray screen for white levels? You know how backwards that sounds? It's supposed to be a white screen. Dum-dum. Good gracious, man. But you know why you went with the gray screen? I'll tell you why. Because the gray screen is going to have a much lower white level. That's why. That's why. It's not going to give the screen too much of a struggle. There you go. Cutting corners. It's supposed to be white. Skyward's food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Like the freaking Wile E. Coyote. I swear like the Wile E. Coyote. And that's why he chose the gray. Gray was going to give him less of a struggle. The gray screen is not going to produce the white level. If you take a gray screen, stick it against a white screen, which is going to have the highest white level? The gray screen or the white screen? There you go, the white screen. That's why you can do the demonstration like that. Pause it right there. Crow boys, you support this nonsense? Like I said, at the end of the day, when you support him, he's an idiot, makes you an idiot at the end of the day too. Now, we're going to take our screen. We're going to take a bone white screen right here, which you're supposed to have done in your demonstration. If you call yourself making our product, it's that easy. I look forward to seeing the challenges now you have before you. All this week you have challenges now. You will match the Phantom's test demonstrations right one after next. First demonstration is going to be like we did now versus black paint. That's what you're going to do next. Black fabric, whatever, show the highest white level. Now, judging by the fact that you had to use a gray screen to show the white levels on your screen, well, automatically shows that you knew you should have used white, but you didn't. You avoided. So since you're equal to this, match all the demonstrations that the screen can do. And the first one, black paint, Crow. Get to cracking. And for every demonstration you fail, is every screen print we bring down here and we give it away for free. You messed up. Gave you a break. I told you I would give you a break. Mind your own business. Still can't mind your own business. Oh, you're such an idiot. Now, Crow, let me show you how it's done. Not only did we come out here, pick apart your video, as I said I was going to do. Took black screens, black paint, whatever. We did a demonstration on white levels. We flipped our screen over, so our screen shows the highest white level, being a very dark screen. I even went out here this morning and painted my name into a screen with black paint that was coated with their technology. Quite impressive, ain't it? So we're going to do a white demonstration. This is what you were supposed to do, not with the gray screen, with a white screen. So let's put on the Skyward demonstration. For those who saw the demonstration before, we come in and we go white screen, black screen, white screen, black screen. I like to bring the camera up front so you can be right up close to this, all right? Everybody's got popcorn ready? I hope you do. All right, so we'll bring up the contrast level first. All right, got the woman sitting in the kitchen smiling. Boom, all right? Ready? There we go. Crow, see that? See that, my man? See how it's done? Black screen. White screen. Black screen. White screen. See, these are the kind of demonstrations you have to be able to pass if you're going to say that you have been able to advance in black technology. Not only if I'm doing a demonstration for a company, you know I'm gonna have a contract at the end of the day. I can walk into their boardroom. I can say, hey, look, hey, we got this product here, 80 grand. This is what we want for it. $80,000 for a contract starting off at so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. Well, Mr. Bird, that's the black product right there. How do you know that I can just go out and get black paint and do the exact same thing? All right, fair question, fair question. I go get my black fabric, I lay it against the screen. I go get the black paint, I lay it against the screen, and I go, at the end of the day, any black surfaces I'm showing them can pull contrast and so on and so forth. But as you look at it, the white levels are going to suffer. And if the white level suffers, everything else suffers on the screen. Everything becomes dark and dirty. Mind you, the only reason why you're seeing a somewhat decent image because you're not laying against a white screen. Once you lay it against a white screen, then you see exactly how dark and dirty the image comes up. That's why we're doing this. You can see the comparison right there, Bob. Ta-da. See? So, I can come in and not only show them the difference between black paint and black fabric and black vinyl, whatever else we can freaking think of, that our paint produces a higher white level, but I can come in with a white screen, something that they're using in their office, and do this on a white level. Ta-da! Da-da-da. Let's play a little more. Oop. Look at the pretty dishes in the background. What about this? White screen, black screen, white screen, black screen. All right. Play a little more. Oh, I like this one with the cups. Look how beautiful the pastel cups look. Look at that. Black screen, white screen, black screen, white screen. All right. Let's go a little farther into this because I got other things to do. Oh, wait. Let's go back to this right here. Oh, right, that's a nice color right there. Right there. Look how beautiful her shirt looks, how white the shirt is. See, Crow, what you understand about black technology is you have to show certain levels of white levels. Not just one level. It has to be multiple levels. Look at the skin. Look at the shirt. Look at the countertops. Look how the fruit and everything stands up. White screen. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Freeze tag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Freeze tag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Freeze tag. See how I got to embarrass you? This is me embarrassing you. I think on Halloween, you didn't give anybody a treat. You gave them a trick. That's what you did. Let's go to the tomato. Right there. There's a tomato right there. Here we go. Check some white levels. Ready. Boom. White screen. Black screen. Now, how is it possible that the Phoenix is coming up that dark to begin with against your product when the screen's 4 times darker than the Phoenix? That doesn't make out. And we already did the demonstration on the Phoenix already against black paint already. So, you're done with that one. All right, let's see. Let's go a little farther into this. Oh, good pause right there in the face. Let's go right here. Ready to go? Let's go again. Ready? Black screen. White screen. Black screen. White screen. You know what you remind me of, Crow? This is what you remind me of. Remember in Troy, where basically that soldier came up and he was talking about Troy supposed to be their best warrior, and they had the people in the background that were cheering him on. Those are the freaking the Crow boys. And I'm Troy. Yes, I'm Troy. This is my technology right here. And I come up and just stab you, right in the side, and you just hit the ground, and I just walk over to your crowd and goes, "Is there any more? Is there any more?" I will crush you, man. You have no idea what you're dealing with, man. I will crush you. You have no idea. Judging by knowing how your product is made, I would trash your product on so many levels. It's not even funny. I'm just toying with you right now. Would you like to hold the white screen, Crow? Oh, don't keep him making. I hate to say it, people. I don't care if you're angry with him or not. He deserved it. Don't make fake demonstrations, especially against people who are professionals in this field. It's a joke. Here we go. Ready to go? We go from here, back to there, and to here, back to there. Yeah, you're not a professional in this field. You're a joke. I'm going to enjoy your Halloween party, clown. All right, that was wrong to say. I'm trying to keep this, but he just does the dumbest things. Well, you ever had that neighbor that just literally does some of the dumbest thing you ever seen in your entire life? And sometimes you just sit out your window watching them do dumb stuff and just laughing at them like, hey, get the camera. He's at it again. We got to put this on TikTok. I ought to put this on TikTok. I really should. Here we go. You ready for this? You ready? Ready? You're a waste of my time sometimes, I tell you. I get tired of embarrassing you. I do. It gets boring. It gets really boring embarrassing you. Would you like to see the settings on my projector? Yeah. My goodness. Like I said, people, this guy is a constant embarrassment. Stop doing fake demonstrations. Again, every time you do a fake demonstration, I'm going to come out here and bury you completely. That ding in the back, that's me smacking you in the back of the head with a shovel and burying you in. That's why I didn't come in right away when you did your demonstration. I'm going to see how far you can go with it, how far you can dig the hole. And I don't come in later on and do this to you. Like I did yesterday, and the day before yesterday, and the day before yesterday. Your products don't work at all. What you need to do is if you want to sell screen paint and be honest to your customers and stop being a scammer, because you are a scammer, because we actually debunked that yesterday. That screen paint you were making with black and white paint. I made 3 of your screen paint products from a gallon of paint that cost me $40. And we're not talking about a off match. We're talking about a perfect match. Would you like me to display again? Because I have your screen right over here. There's your product right there. I can put your product against, I can blend your screen in right now if I want. He deserves what he gets. You know, come on here. Like I said, people, Kroger's not, I'm not the first person that he's done this dumb stuff to. And there are other people that don't like him. Because that's what he does. In his apartment, he does these fake demonstrations and tries to make himself to be something more that he's not at the end of the day. Well, let me tell you something, buddy. You got the wrong person. You got somebody who's been in the professional field for a very long time. So do another demonstration on that black paint and see what happens to you. Let me see. Now, as I said before, the reason why the paint looks a little better because it's leaning against our technology. But what happens if you were to take that black product that you saw a few minutes ago, I just showed you on a standalone by itself, no white screen in the equations whatsoever. It looked pretty good, right? But then when you saw our technology, the white levels dropped. The screen looked dirty, didn't it? There you go. This is what happens when you hit it with the white screen. There you go. That's the reason why he didn't show you the demonstration next to a white screen. He chose a gray screen. Gray screen's white levels are going to be a little bit lower. It's going to give him a better chance of producing a much higher white level on the black screen. You're supposed to do it against a white screen. Just like when I just did a demonstration a few minutes ago, like screen up, screen down, screen up, screen down, screen up, screen down. Same thing. Same demonstration I did with the black screen. Screen up, screen down, screen up, screen down. You can't back your product. You're a sad dude. I got to do this to you because you don't listen. Here's your UV mix. This is how I know you can't develop a black screen. This is your UV mix right here. UV mix can't see white light at all, period. Doesn't have the capability to see white light. So how are you developing a black screen? You can't even get the UV mix to pour off a white light. Let's take the black screen out. So your theory, I told you from the door, what did I say, people? I said that the fact that what I saw in the UV mix was trash. If you can't get the UV mix to produce off a white screen or show the white levels on a UV mix versus his product, there's no way you can do a black screen. And again, like I said, you faked the demonstration. Why in the world, when you did the first demonstration, why is that screen laying against a gray screen? If you're going to display white levels or colors or whatever, you should be displaying it against a white screen. White screen being the ability to pull the highest white level. That's your first red flag. My first one that popped up. Let's get this out of the way. And let's take your UV mix that I made yesterday with around, we made it with around five, let's see, yeah, five, no, it was five whites into black. So it was black base, and it was five white teaspoons or tablespoons. That's your UV mix right there. And I have the ingredients. I know how to make it now. I'll post the ingredients at the bottom, as I did before. Your Cinemax, when it gets down here, is going to be changed. Just to let you know, I'm not going to tell you when it's going to happen, when we're going to order. It could be a month, it could be 2 months from now, but it will be here. We have to make sure you get a chance to get lazy and you sleep on it. So that way, when I put the order through, you won't see it coming. We won't see it coming anyway. You won't know the person is picking it up. And they're not coming from California. I'll give you that hint right there. So keep in mind if one of your, Cinemax, one of your Cinemaxes pop up, he's going to be paranoid like another mother. He's going to think like, wait a minute, is that them? Could that be them? Let me go check the order. Make sure it's not them. Because you don't want it coming here. You do not want it to come here. How far off would you be from a black screen? I wonder. Yeah, I can't see you making a black screen paint. Literally, I can't. So can you pass any of the tests we just did here a few minutes ago? This is just simple tests. This is nothing. This is just playing around. Can you pass any of these tests on that black paint? Can you compare it to black paint? Can you blur it to black screens? Can you show a black screen versus the white screen? Can you do any of those demonstrations I just did in this demonstration? If you could, you would have displayed them in your demonstration. This is what you call an impressive demonstration, bro. This is how it's done. Let's take my personal favorite here. This right here is the screen paint we made with 10. Now we want a little different with this one. Now we're making the screen paint we did. Keep in mind the tutorial video that we got. We weren't using our own. We used Crow's tutorial video only. This is the one video he deleted off his account showing him making a black and white screen product. So that's all we did. Or we didn't use any form of silver. We didn't use any form of glitter. Nothing at all. Simple black and white. Judging by how much shades we put in, we were able to change and basically make a product that matches his, showing at the end of the day, all his products are made from black and white paint at the end of the day. Now, it'd be different, like I said, if I had my own tutorial video and I did this, but we had yours. We had you in a video with your hand showing you taking 2 tablespoons or 3 tablespoons of black paint into white paint. So that's what we did. But we did something different. So like I said, at the end of the day, if you put like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, you know, either way, you're going to hit it. But we got it right on the mark. So we can tell you that, look, if you put 10 of these into a quart, you'll be able to get 90% of the personal mix, and you'll be able to get 100% of the Metallica mix. The UV mix is different. The UV mix is a reverse. So the UV mix, instead of putting in, hope doesn't fall over. UV mix, instead of putting in a white base paint, you don't do that. You start off with a black, and you put in 5 tablespoons of white to get that. That's what you do with that. Now, this right here, we're going to go with, let me see, red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
There's the red screen right there. We're going to take your sample sheet of your Metallica Mix 2.0 and we're going to stick that right here. And we're going to take the personal mix and we're going to put that right here. Now, the personal mix is going to pull off a higher white level because it's slightly a little lighter than the Metallica mix, but we do have that one downstairs. We did make it yesterday. We made it today. We made it last night or in the morning. There you go. Let me get a little closer to the screen. There we go. Now, for those of you that are looking at the screen, think you're seeing red, I hate to say, if this was a color test, you would have failed already. That's not red. You are not seeing red. You want to see what red looks like? I'll show you. There you go. Color improved. That's red. But you look at the screen, and when you first see it, you go, oh, it's producing such an amazing red. No, no, no. That's not red. That's washed out red. That's red. Now you see, right? That's phantom technology. All right, so let's go back. Put the white screen back up. As a matter of fact, let's just leave that open. What the heck? Might as well. Let's let the screen have some fun. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
There you go. Got to think of levels now to basically just blow your screen on different levels. Each time I do a demonstration, it's never the same thing. Now we got half of the white screen covering my screen. We got our screen producing, showing it's blue. As you can see, we got the Metallica mix over here that we made. And then as you can see, this one's matching perfectly, but this one not so much, because like I said, it's a little lighter. But we had that one downstairs. That one was made with 6. I think, yeah, 6. No, sorry, 4. 4 into white. Gray screen. Oh, this is going to be interesting, isn't it?
Getting that from YouTube.
So let's see. These being gray screen should pull up a higher gray screen, right? Let's go to the dark gray first. This is supposed to be dark gray. Mind, keep in mind. Dark gray here. Nothing there. I'll go back and show you the color. That's the color right there. It's supposed to display right there. Let's go over here to light gray or mid gray. We got mid gray here. Nothing there. How do you have a gray screen that can't see gray over a black screen? All right, let's go over to, let me see what we want to do here first. Oh, let's do our demonstration on Starfield Screensaver.
I found a piece.
Cancel. Got to go again with her. Starfield Screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
I am going to have to order more of the personal mix from you because if you're still selling it, but I'm going to have to order some more from you because we need to do, on my end, like I said, we can make as much as we want because we figured out how to make your product, but I still need to do the original against the one we made. So there's the Starfield demonstration. As you can see, our screen's pulling up contrast over here, and as you see, the screen paint's pulling up nothing. It's matching perfectly right there. So let me show you where this comes in at 90%. 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's pull up. Well, that's going to show some contrast. That's going to give you a little fight right there. You don't want that too much. We got to pick and choose because, like I said, this product's not going to pick up well. Let's go with this right here. So, my goodness, man, I swear, I hate to say it, man, but this guy literally got crushed. I mean, you got crushed, dude. And it all started because you wanted to do a fake demonstration against my Phoenix. Don't touch my stuff, man. This is the penalty what you go through. Major products, post your ingredients, even was able to back it up 100%. There's your product right there. This big screen is mine that I painted. That's made with 10 tablespoons of black paint into gray paint. We didn't have to use silver. We didn't have to use glitter. Nothing. That's all we had to do. Why do you think he deleted the video? Because if anybody would have figured out that at the end of the day, all his products were just a black and white paint mixture, yeah, he would have been screwed. Excuse my French on that one. Under the table, the final demonstration, yeah, that was a mixture. That was to make paint. As you can see when I made the product, why in the world would I have a gallon of black paint? It's this point. That little bit of paint I had in that container was enough to make 3 of these with no problem. So that's how we knew that was his ingredients under the table that he forgot to put away. And then the video of you making the black and white paint, as I said. Made it out of black and white. So let me get this straight. People bought his product, y'all paid $107 for a quart, right? I paid $23 for a gallon of white paint, $17 for black, 40 bucks. $40, I was able to make 3 of his screen paints, match them perfectly, do the demonstrations with no problem whatsoever. At the end of the day, who got scammed? There you go. Because keep in mind, if someone tried to do, when he tries to make our own products, what do I do? You see me sit there and lash out at him? No, I come out and I back my product up. I will come out and show you this is why it doesn't match our products, as I just did just now today. And then I will show you how his product is a fake. I will back my product up. Not Crow. Crow will do a few things. What he'll do is he'll basically run. He'll go on a little trip, or he'll basically do some reviews against toys or theater systems or whatever to avoid the backlash that's coming at him right now. That's what he'll do. Not me. I'll come in charging, stab you in the side of the neck, watch you drop to the ground and brag and talk trash to your followers. Like Troy. You got to be to back your work up. I got plenty of big companies that I go against every single day that I got to deal with. These big companies. Man, I would be an idiot if I walk in, if I challenge any one of these big companies, I would be an extreme idiot if I couldn't back my work up. You have to be able to back it up. Can't be doing these fake demonstrations. My Phantom technology, like I said, would level everything you have. It would obsolete every product that you have with no problem. So, Crow, you can take all this in real quick. This is what you're watching. White screen demonstration against my product. You're watching the screen paint mix that we made using your tutorial demonstration, matching both your products. And at the same time, my screen being darker than all of these is still maintaining a beautiful level to match them all with no problem and outperform them at the same time. When you show up a black screen, this is how you're supposed to display it. White screen saver. Now let me show you something real quick. I know some people were probably looking at the black trim on the screen and were like, well, that matches your screen. Again, can't see a white level. See? Can't pick it up. Nothing. Just remains black. See? It's like I'm inside your head sometimes, isn't it? I did that. I did that crap on freaking a Steam account. That freaking password was freaking berserk. I don't know what I was thinking when I put that thing in. I literally thought I was going to remember it. I didn't even come close to it. Then I figured out what it was, and then it was like, what in the world was I thinking with that one? First time on a Steam account. Now, if you look at it right here, as you can see, the black trim, can't see color. Same thing how black fabric and all that stuff is affected. Can't pick up color. Oh well, we're done out of here. I'm gonna go get myself to eat something to eat, And it's Sunday. I'm gonna go outside, sit on the deck, get ready to watch some TV or something. I mean, relax for the day. Crow, message to you. Try to do better in your demonstrations. Literally, I mean, really seriously. At the end of the day, stop doing these fake demonstrations. I know you think that you can make our products easy and you can make the same thing we do, but nah, it doesn't work out that way, does it? You really thought you could make a black screen. But nice try, though. But you know, the funny thing about that is, you even gave it a name like Jet Black Fusion. More like Jet Black Loser. That screen is sad, man. And I'll tell you something. Like I said, I look at it, I was like, wait a minute. Why the frick is the screen coming up gray? Because it shouldn't show any gray in it. There should be no gray in it at all. It should be jet black all the time. Like I said, that's like buying a black car and you go drive out in the light and it turns gray. Like, what the frick is going on with your vehicle? Yeah. Then you gotta match a white level. Try to do a white level test against a gray screen. Wow. Goodness gracious, man. You don't even try. At least try. At least make the effort and try. You know? I gotta shake my head down. Try to make an effort. Try. At least. I'll give you some respect at the end of the day. Here. Yeah, that's why you gotta go past gray screens. I can't even give you the respect at the end of the day. Well, look at that thing. Anything's sticking in my mouth. Sorry, you hear me mumbling in the background. I just never seen anybody do the dumbest things I've ever seen. Like, really? You really thought you were going to get away with that? You're going to make a black paint, and you're going to do a white level with a gray screen as a comparison? Okay. Somebody is having some issues. All right, let's go. I got to do this for Facebook, so I'm setting up for my Facebook demonstration. Hold on for a minute. Let me go over here because I didn't really. And Crow, I got to give him something. That Crow, because of you give me new ideas on how to think of different ways to crush you. I do. You give me some fantastic ideas, and these same demonstrations are fantastic for demonstrations for advertising our screen. Because I would have never thought about putting a black screen over my screen and doing white levels. Oh man, thank you for that one. Because I'm going to use that a lot. Just like the black paint, and we do black paint anyway, but yeah, we're having some fun with that one. All right, we got this right here. Black fabric, we got that. We're going to use this one and some more demonstrations. We use a plan for this one right here. Yeah, we're going to definitely use this one in more demonstrations. I had some fun with that. So, I'm going to do a white level test on that. White screen saver. Because we did the white one. We did the white one versus the white screen. Oh man, they were blown away by that on whatchamacallit. And we did when we painted the black paint on the surface and put it against the screen. They like that one too. I'm gonna do me another screen. Probably get like a something cheap because I don't want to do one of these screens are pretty heavy. We're gonna get like a thin piece of plastic and we're gonna paint that all with the black technology. And then we're gonna go in and we're gonna hit it with a white screen, and then we're going to write into the screen with black magic markers and stuff like that, so you can see that the screen is maintaining this white levels where everything else is turning dark around it. We're going to have some fun with that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody contacts you at your little get together like Crowd. You might want to check out this video. Brother's on there blowing your screen out the water like he's sitting there crushing your stuff. I'm pretty sure somebody contacted you already. Like you may want to check out what he's doing to the black paint theory that you had. It ain't go too well, did it? I ain't trying to disrupt your fun at all, but as I said, at the end of the day, you know, don't talk trash. You can't back up because you will get your stuff trashed. I'll do this one right here for Facebook. I like this. This was actually a really good idea right here. I like to get close on this too. Good idea, don't you think? You ready? Isn't that cool? What pulls the highest white level? Black fabric or a phantom? Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bum. I'm gonna leave my screen up like this. I should leave it like that. That should be cool, right? That's perfect, right? That's good, right? That's good. There we go. See, Crow? My whole point was basically just Monday morning, we forget about you, go about our business, as I was planning to do. Wasn't going to do any more demonstrations against your product. And then you did that jet black dumb nonsense. See, I wouldn't mind if you did your product. That's the end of the day, it's your business. But you put a phoenix up there. You're still messing with my stuff. So now I had to come out here, go upstairs, take apart your video, showed you all the mistakes that you made, then come downstairs and take black fabric and black paint and mimic the exact same demonstration that you did, and then turn around and show the white levels on our technology versus the product I just used a few minutes ago that you probably used in your demonstration as in black paint. Showing that there's a huge difference, which you didn't do in your demonstrations yet. And then I showed a demonstration with the white screen, showing our white levels up and down, up and down. We had some fun with that. See how we made to do demonstrations that quick? So now tomorrow for you, I want to see you paint half of that screen with some black paint, black fabric, and do a demonstration like I'm doing right now. And not in the dark, Crow. Fully lit environment. All right. Let me see. Oh, by the way, if you want to, feel free to do one and paint your name in the screen. That's a fun one to do. So this morning when I got up, I got this pretty cool idea that I was going to, get this out of the way, I was going to take the paint. This is the surface that was already coated. Where did this screen go to? Oh yeah, here, I think it is. Or it's in here, I take it downstairs. Ah, snacker crackers. I think I took it downstairs. Oh no, I took it over here. So I got this idea yesterday, like I was like, you know, it'd be cool to take a screen coated with a phantom technology and then take everyday black paint and just put my name in the screen, right? Because that means anything that wasn't, anything with paint pretty much can't see white light. But our screens can see white light. So pretty much, it'd be pretty cool to look, right? It'd be pretty cool. Let's check this out. So I put Ken in it. My name is Kenneth, but you can say Ken. Some people call me Ken. So that's what I use sometimes, Ken. And I thought that'd be cool just to go in and take our product right there that we painted on this board. Now how this came to be, because I did a demonstration. We first painted the Black Phantom. We painted it on a, I think it was the 106-inch Elite screen. And you know, some people were thinking, well, Ken, that's not fair because in that demonstration, your screen was already black. How do we know that it's going to come on that fast, cover that fast, without a 1 or 2 coat application? So I grabbed the giant Amazon box downstairs and coated that in no time at all. We turned that into an OLED screen and did the demonstration from there, matching it to the other screen. So I thought as I was getting up this morning, so, you know, it'd be pretty cool since we're messing around with this black paint on the screen. Let's do a demonstration where we'll take the screen we painted downstairs and I'll write my name in the screen with everyday black paint to see which one shows the highest white level. And voila, this is what you got. Crow, feel free to do this demonstration if you want. Don't pick and choose the easy ones. Do the hard ones. That's why we have to give them these challenges, because Crow will pick and choose the easy ones possible. And if you're going to do, no more comparing white levels on a gray screen anymore. White screen, you have to do that. I thought that'd be a cool idea. Now, like I said before in my demonstrations, and I'll always say this, no, because the technology does produce an amazing high white level. In no way, in any form, is it ever going to be to compete with the white screen. It is never going to happen. Never. But as you can see, the white levels are extremely good. Something Crow has failed to do in this demonstration correctly. Okay, Snow screensaver. I'm looking at you thinking, which one's showing you white? You know I'm going to do it. Come on, don't get mad. My Crowboys usually get mad when I do this. Ready? Yeah, you have to be to show a difference. On a serious note, people, look, at the end of the day, you have to do these tests. You can't fake them. The customer is going to suffer if you fake them. That's why they have to be done right. Crow does these demonstrations, and the reason why he fakes them because he wants to prove a point to us that he can do the same thing that we can do. The problem is the fact that you're not doing our demonstrations correctly. It'd be easy for me to do a demonstration showing a black screen tested against another gray screen. That's nothing. You have to be to show the screen's white level. The biggest gripe that people have about black screens, not to say the biggest gripe, one of the more fear points on black screen is, can it pull a high enough white level? Is the screen going to come up too dark? That's something you're going to have to be able to prove. You can't do that with another gray screen versus a white screen because gray screen is not going to produce a high enough white level where the white screen is. That's where you should have did the demonstration. On top of that, you should have had a huge white screen behind the back of you, and you should have put that screen right in the middle of it so people can see the huge comparison between the two. You didn't do that at all, period. You faked your demonstration, as you always do. All right, let's go recap upstairs real quick, and then we're done. I swear, you can sell popsicles to Eskimos. I really think you can. Tell them that it's 4K popsicles. These are 4K popsicles. You don't even have to calibrate them. Calibrated popsicles. What the heck is a calibrated popsicle? That calibrate the popsicles. Yep. So I show you. Now, like I said, I'm not going to come in here and talk trash about someone's video without basically coming downstairs and breaking it down for you. Because you should know me. You should know that I back it up. And I do. I'm not going to come here and talk trash about your product, and I can't back it up. Like I said, at the end of the day, a person can do a demonstration with black paint, black fabric, black vinyl, whatever you can pick out. We got some black vinyl too, we can do some demonstrations off. And they can show, say, look, this is producing a white level. We did the same thing he did. No, he didn't do the same thing I did. In my demonstrations, when we show up a black screen, we have to show that the screen shows a comparison to other black surfaces. Which one's going to pull the highest white level? How much of a difference is going to be? And it has to be a difference of night and day. That's what it have to be the display. Because like I said, when we do contracts with people and they want a black screen put up, the first thing that comes up is say, well, what's the difference between your product and black paint? It's got to be to show that. And judging by how dark the UV mix comes up, I'm pretty sure there's no way your screen should have washed out that badly. See your bars are coming up gray? That's supposed to be solid black. See how your speakers are? They should be the same color as the speakers. So let me show you we did this side by side. Your side by side was on a gray screen. It's supposed to be on a white screen. You're supposed to have a larger white screen behind the back of you so they can see the comparison in the white levels. And you should be displaying a white level only. You can go back to contrast anytime, but you should be showing a white level so they can see the comparison between the black surface or the white surface and your white levels. And then basically you take another black screen and put it behind the back of that, or black paint one side of the screen so they can see a comparison on a white level, which one's pulling the highest white level. That's what you failed in your demonstration. I could do this demonstration downstairs on black paint with no problem. Very easy to do. As a matter of fact, I can do it against your UV mix, no problem. Which I did, next to a white screen, and it came up very, very dirty. All right, so right here, this is another issue right here, where there's issues where the screen's coming up with this kind of tannish look to it. This screen is not black. Your screen is actually gray. I can see that from here. It's a very dark gray. How in the world would you be even matching a Phoenix? Because a Phoenix is jet black. That's how I know something's wrong. Look at this. You should never see any form of tannish on a screen, especially when you're displaying black on a screen that is literally black. That's how we know your screen's not black. See where it's washing around here? You should never have that. That should never ever be displaying. That's how we know. So here's the thing where you also messed up. Right here where you're showing the Phoenix, right? And I want y'all to look at this. This is supposed to be his product right here, right? Saying it displays higher white levels than a Phoenix. Your screen is actually gray. This is a Phoenix right here at the bottom right here. That's virtually impossible, and I'll tell you why. Because that right there, again, as I said before, if you look at the screen, it's claiming to be a Phoenix. And we have stages on our screens, which shows exactly how dark the stages we had to put the Phantom through to make them as dark as they are. That screen is coming up way too light. I'll tell you why. I'll show you, Crow. This is why you need to do your homework. The same detailed demonstration I did downstairs, same detailed demonstration we did right over here. There's me writing my name in the screen right there. One of the demonstrations. Here we go. This is the color of a Phantom. A Phoenix. See how black that screen is? See how dark it is? The light that I have in my basement is 1800 lux. I have commercial lighting in my basement. It's very bright down there. That's how black doesn't match your screen. That's why I told you when I looked at the screen, I said, oh, wrong color. It doesn't match your screen. It's coming up gray. Your screen's actually coming up gray. If your screen was black, no matter how much light you had in the environment, it would have remained black at all times. Let me show you something. This is a demonstration. We did a test against black paint versus the Phoenix, which we do all the time in these demonstrations. See? At the end of the day, how dumb can you be? This right here, you see the big screen in the background? Right here, real quick. See the screen right here at the bottom? This is a white screen. So on the back of the screen, we always have a white screen on display. There's black house paint right there. That is a Phoenix right there. And watch this. Sorry about that. That was done live. Oh, Crow. Again. Stop doing demonstrations against products. And this is what got you in the hot water you're at now. Now you're going to have to do a demonstration side by side to the Phantom, all our test demonstrations. And first one, starting off by doing a demonstration by painting the side of your screen black with black paint to show there's a difference. Let's look at that one more time again. Now, if you notice in his demonstration, no white screen was present. No other black screen was present. He had gray screen, and basically he had nothing to compare it to. A gray screen is not going to pull a high white level. You need an actual white screen to do that. That's why we had the big white screen in the background showing that display. You cut the corners when you do your demonstrations. You're not supposed to do that. You know better. That's our technology versus black paint and a white screen at the same time. Now, let me show you something really quick. Go back here for a minute, just for a minute, on this spot right here. You see how dark the black paint is coming up right next to the screen? See how bright the screen is here? See how dark the paint is right here? Now, pause right here. Just go for just a minute. You gotta be able to break these down, people. See how dark it comes up? And our product is basically, look how, see, we left the corners right here exposed so you can see how dark our screen is next to how black the paint is at the bottom right there. See how dark that looks from here to here? Now, pause that. Wrong color. That Phoenix that you're displaying right here isn't even black enough to be a Phoenix. It's too light. Because if the Phoenix was dirty, like you said, if that was basic, and if that was black paint, you had to use something, like I said, at the end of the day, look at it, it's two different screens. If black paint couldn't turn a Phoenix dark, then what makes you think your product's going to be to do it? And you don't even have black paint anywhere in the demonstration. No white screen, nothing at all, period. That's the difference between when we do demonstration. And keep in mind, my screen's on a 92-inch. You're on a cookie cutter. Okay. Crow, I'm tired of embarrassing you. So let me show you. Look. Tell you changing the stuff. He won't do the demonstrations. I don't care where you're at, buddy. Your product doesn't work. But when we get your Cinemax down here, you guys got free paint. Because we're going to change that one too. Now we're going to do different with the Cinemax. With the Cinemax, we're going to do a reverse engineer on that product. We're going to make it better than what it was before. And we're going to give you the free paint on how to make it. Or free instructions how to make it. This is where we have a problem at right here. See the screen? See how it's coming up? It's coming up faded. Black screens don't do that. Black screens will remain a black level all the way around the screen, no matter what. That screen is coming up gray, which means that screen is probably a very dark gray. See? You should never have any of that problem at all. Yep, you're at the movie and the dad just made $8,000, so whatever. My product makes money. It makes a lot of money. A lot of money. Keep in mind, look at my demonstrations. It makes a lot of money. Consider the fact that I had 10 of the screens outside. 10 of the screens, right? And customer order. They're at $178 a piece, added up. That was made. I make that in an hour. So yeah, I make good money. Very, very good money. I could make a lot more money than that because my product can pretty much take on any one of these high-end screens, and I can get way more money than what my technology can do, but he's not going to get much for this. His product is fake. So let me show you right here, Crow, how it's done. Let's go over here and show you how a black screen is supposed to react outside at 150 inches. Let's go to, let's see. Oh, that's when we had bought that one right there. We went bigger than that. That's 92. That's not big enough. 1,000 lumen projector. Yeah, I did that demonstration on the 1,000 lumen projector. Black versus black. 1,000 lumens. Got to cover everything. Because like I said, people at the end of the day, there's your UV mix right there, demonstration, where I actually was able to turn. Your UV mix couldn't pull a white level high enough to a phantom. These are too dark. We got to come some lights on. That's a dark ceramic gamer test. A lot of demonstrations with the lights on, don't I? You don't do demonstrations like that at all, period. No, ceiling projection. Been there, done that already. Here we go. Which one you want? Let's go to this one right here. Let me show you how it's done. The screen must always remain black. If it was true black, it always remain black. There you go, Crow. That's a 150-inch screen outside. See the bottom of that of the screen? See how it doesn't wash out? It remains black at all times. That's how I know at the end of the day, when you took that screen outside, it's not black. It's actually a very, very dark gray screen. Probably a little darker than UV. Now the black paint that I showed in the demonstration downstairs, that's black paint. That's black fabric. But what you just displayed, that washed out image at the bottom, see right there, that should have never came up that way. That shows me at the end of the day that your screen at the end of the day is gray. Watch this, Crow. See my menu right here? That's how my menu comes up, black. That's how a star field is supposed to display on your screen. It's supposed to be black. The star field that displayed on your screen, and mind you, my screen's at 150 inches. It's way bigger than your screen at 150. It's taking in 10 times more light. I don't have any walls here blocking my screen. I don't have any walls here blocking my screen. There's light all the way around my screen. My projector sits back over 21 feet. See, that's how we know your screen's gray and not black. See the tannish in here? See the tannish around the corners? Shouldn't look that way at all, period. Any area that screen is not even being hit with the projector should have remained black with no problem. Again, like I said, I can pick apart your videos. So no, your screen's not black. Your screen's actually a very, very dark gray. That's what it is. The screens we have downstairs are black. The ones that actually lay against my screen and still can't pull the same high white level, which I need to do in this demonstration. So we need to get a phantom outside, paint it, and then do a demonstration with a screen that's painted black. We need to do one of those too. And you can talk about your being at the movies, dude. Made $8,000 a day. So like I said, I'm building for retirement. Like I'm being a small, tiny apartment. I'm looking at purchasing. I'm buying this house right here, and I'm buying 4 acres of land. I was going to go with a 7,000 square feet house. I was thinking about it. I'm thinking, my family's like, who the freak's going to clean it? And that's a big house. The only reason why I was going to get a house that big is because the land it came with was about 4 or 5 acres, which I need, but I don't need the house. The house is too big. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to see if I can get someplace where I can find some land. I don't want to bulldoze a house because that's gonna cost money to bring a dozer out there to come and rip the house down. I don't want all that. But what I'm gonna have to do, because I want a shipping container home. That's what I want. I don't want an actual house. A shipping container home will give me more control. I buy a house, 6,000. I want to get a really big house to get 4 acres. So you're talking about 6,000, 7,000 square feet house. That's a lot of maintenance, a lot of taxes to take care of a house that big, that size. Yeah. So what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to get about 4 acres is all I need. Because I'm only going to use 1 acre and the rest of it's just going to be a buffer zone. So basically I can have my own peace of mind out there. And I'm going to do a shipping container home. A shipping container home, I can build it the way I want. I can do the whole thing with the Tesla roof, so I can have it all solar powered. I can use a water harvesting system, all that stuff I can do right there. If I buy a house, keep in mind at the end of the day, I'm still going to have to pay a blankety blankety blank for the house and blankety blank for so on. So I'm going to tell you what it costs, but it's quite a bit. So and so and so. And I still got to have somebody come in. You know how much a power wall costs? Some things are not cheap. I got to have somebody come in and put those things into the roof. So that's extra money I got to pay for it just to make the house off the grid. Or I can just get a shipping container and do it that way. So that's what I'm looking to do. I'm looking for land. And then once you buy land, you have to have somebody come out there and they got to basically see if there's any animals or wildlife, or maybe you might have some kind of tree out there on your property that you don't have the right to cut down. It's a whole lot of crazy stuff. I tell people when you buy land, that's one of the things I was looking at was buying land. And there's so many rules and regulations in buying land. Whoever had any rules on that land, you have to pretty much abide by those rules if it's still in law by that county. Like in some areas out in Arizona, some people buy some of that desert land out there, 120 acres, or maybe about 80, 90 grand. They go out there and they buy that and then find out that if you're doing water harvesting, they may have rules like, okay, you can catch any water in your traps, but anything that hits the ground, you can't touch, or you could be fined. The most weird, craziest thing I ever heard in my entire life, these people bought this land, they had a bunch of woods on the land, they tore out a tree. Now they moved the tree. They moved the tree a couple to the left because where they wanted the house at. So they wanted the house in this particular area, so they moved the tree. Found out the tree that they moved basically was considered to be a very old tree protected by so and so and so, and they got hit with a $900,000 fine for moving a tree on your own property. Or say basically you buy land and you go out there with a bulldozer and you tear up all these trees and find out there was an eagle living up there in a tree somewhere, or you had some kind of animal that was protected, you're getting fined at the end of the day. So that's why we have to pay somebody to come in and inspect the property. And then something could have been buried on it. Could have been bodies. It could have been toxic waste. It could be a whole lot of crap that could be on a property at that particular time when whoever owned it and whenever they owned it. You got to have somebody go up there and do soil checks and all that stuff. Yep. So it's a little bit more complicated than what I thought it was going to be. But yeah, that come off better than that, than basically than just going out and buying a house. Because like I said, a house at the end of the day, it still requires, especially it's going to require maintenance. I'm going to have to have an inspection come do it to check it for mold and whatever problems, terminate bugs, all that stuff like that. It's going to be, I need land. That's what I need. I had somebody offered for me to go move out where they're at over in, I think it's Alabama, somewhere out there. I got some family out there. We can get lots and lots of land, but I don't need too much. Because keep in mind, you got to maintenance this stuff too. Now, my buddy has 18 acres. He has 18 acres. He only uses out of 18 acres 2. The rest of it just grows as wild as the corn in Kansas. Like, it just grows. But like I said, it's a lot of land to deal with. And then some people, I got another friend of mine, he got 120 in the sticks. We're done from here. 120 in the sticks. Whew, can you imagine having 120 acres? Do you even go to the end of that? I have friends of mine who had that much land. I got to ask them questions like, 120 acres? Do you ever go to the end? Like, you ever go to the very end? You get lost in 120 acres. Once you reach a good, maybe, I say half an acre in, everything looks the same. You don't even know if you're going left or right or east or whatever. You don't know why you're in there. That's a lot of land. What do you do with 120 acres? You know what I would do with 120 acres? I would put a go-kart track in there. I would put a mean go-kart track in that bad boy. I would. Or maybe one of them rail sleds. I put something cool in there. Something I could basically get in my house and just drive around. Oh yeah, I would definitely put a go-kart track. All right, well, we're done here, people. Because, when I start talking about go-kart tracks and this, that, and the other, and all that other stuff, I'm having fun today. I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. I know you naysayers hit the hate button a lot. You should. You should hate me at the end of the day. Like I said, my products are good. I don't mind people who hate me. People love me, people hate me. It's a two-sided street. So with that, in everything you do, it's with that. When people write music, and some people might love the artist, and some people may hate the artist. It's a two-sided street. Don't care at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, as long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, providing good products for my customers, that's all that matters. You can hate me all you want. I don't care. But if I can come in and I can back up my work 150%. Bam! That's the beautiful thing about having a military father. Bottom line is get the job done. Now I got to be on Facebook pretty soon for this. As for you naysayers that don't like me and you have this product, guess what? I got this product too. And I don't even pay anything for it. I get mine for $40 a gallon, and I can make 3 screen paints out of it with no problem whatsoever. What you got? You paid $107 for black and white paint. That's what you paid for at the end of the day. That's why they don't like me. Yeah, because I showed you something you should have saw a long time ago. Now, as for people who purchased the paint and you didn't know better, I feel sorry for you. I really do. Sorry you basically got scammed. You know, I'm sorry about that. I hope things work out for you. Hope you're able to get your money back or whatever you need to do. You know, you could have made it yourself. Honestly, you could have made it yourself. Now, if you're going to tell you it's so complicated because you don't know how many teaspoons of black to put into it, it's very easy. Okay, so I'm going to post the ingredients at the bottom. Oh, let me show you all my mixes. Let me show you my mixes real quick. These are all my mixes now. Like I said, at the end of the day, who cares you're at the movies? I got your screen paint mixes right there. Yep, and I even made me a couple extra ones for myself for free. Something special. So each one of those is marked at the bottom, letting me know how many teaspoons of black I put into each one to make them. And each one, when you saw the demonstrations when I made them, matched the product perfectly with no problem. So already, out of your products, we have, which one's that for? This one right here is your Cinemax. I know for a fact that's your Cinemax. When we made the personal we started off with 2, 3, and 4. So this is with 10. This right here is your Metallica mix right here. But the Metallica mix, also cool thing about this right here, does 90% of the personal mix. Standing back at around 13 feet, you're not going to notice a difference. So keep in mind, this is like a 2 for 1. Let me show you inside. So you can make, if you make this, you have the Cinemax and you have the Metallica mix with no problem. I'm sorry, not Cinemax, somebody, I do apologize. You have the personal mix and the Metallica mix. That right there will do the job of both of them. That's 10 tablespoons of black into white. This one right here, 2 tablespoons, is the one that looks more like the Cinemax. See right there? Very light. That's 2 tablespoons of black paint. That's what we started off first when we're trying to figure out exactly what the personal was. This is the personal identical match right here. This is 4 tablespoons. And we did the test to back everything up. You know how I do things, people. I do the test. We made the paint. We painted it. We went out there. We dried the screens. We did the demonstration. We put the sample sheets up there. And we marked it. This right here is 3 tablespoons. I haven't figured out what this is going to be yet. But that was just a wild card. This is the UV mix. Get the lid off of it. There's UV right there. That was made. This is a reversal. Now the reversal, as I said before, do not start the base off in white. Always start it off in black first, and you can put in 5 tablespoons of white. Now, like I said, if you want to adjust it, you don't have to put in 5. If you want, you can put in 4. If you want, you can put in 5, 6, put in 7. It's not really going to make a difference, to tell you the truth, because at the end of the day, it's going to be a little bit, maybe a little bit different, maybe a little bit better. But at the distance you're going to be sitting at, you're really not going to be able to tell anything at all whatsoever. So those are ours right there. We're going to make another one next. We're going to do one with 20. We're going to do one with 20 teaspoons of black into white. Let's see what we get out of that one. So this is us experimenting, having some fun. So, really quick. Remember, that's the 10. Whoop. And we're going to throw it. That's the 10. 10 tablespoons of black paint into white. Now, in his tutorial video, he did 2. And we matched that one too, but it wasn't able to match the personal all that well. This one she does the personal and does the Metallica. You do this all the time, Bert. You do this all the time. It's what you do best. See if we can track that down first. Oh yeah, put these up too. Well, no. Yeah, no. We need to put these up. I gotta do a demonstration later on Facebook. So you don't So here we have the personal. Here. And then here we have the Metallica mix here. We'll just leave them there for the time being while Mr. Berg tracks down the remote control. Demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
LG 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Put you up close so you can see that.
Morning Star Farms. Make some plans.
Told you. So there you go. Like I said, the personal mix is 90% and the Metallica mix is 100% identical match. The reason why the personal is only 90% because it's a little lighter, but we have that one downstairs already made. We did that one this morning. So automatically, like I said, from $40 from a gallon of $23 white paint and a quart of black paint, we're ready to make the Metallica mix, the personal mix, and the UV mix, all from using different shades of black and white paint. We didn't use any silver, we didn't use any form of glitter, nothing. That's all we used. And we used Crow's tutorial video that he deleted off his account on how to make the product. Keep in mind, we're right up on top of the screen. If you're sitting up there by my projector, again, like I said, you're not going to be able to tell the difference. The heads up for me was when I was able to look at the demonstration with the bare silver screen, because he put the bare silver screen raw against the screen, and of course the screen's a little bit darker. But the fact you had to be a finger distance from the screen to show the difference, that said, look, man, if you're sitting at 13 feet and you got motion moving across the screen, you're not going to be able to tell what's what. But if he had dropped about 2 or 3 tablespoons of black paint into that bare silver screen, it would have blended the screen so perfectly with no problem. So the ingredients we're giving you for this one will make both of these. Like I said, the only time you're going to see a real light difference, because it's a little lighter, is if you're sitting from here. Back there, I can see Jack. It's not a difference between night and day. That's why he's at the movies ranting about something. I don't know what he's ranting about. I'll keep on ranting. I'll rant some more next week. Wait for that. A couple months after that, we have your products done and we start making them more. Told you mind your own business. That's why I told him mind your own business. Can't seem to mind his business. We did that fake demonstration on black paint. Well, that didn't work out too well before you did it. Now you got a penalty coming up for it. Penalty for it, gonna make that Cinemax. I was wanting to leave this alone, go mind my business, go about my day, which I was planning to do on Monday, but you started up all over again. And if you ever sit there on camera saying, I can't make your product, guess what, buddy? Yes, I can. I made all your products. I made actually the ones we have here in no time at all. So in the bottom of the description, I will put down the ingredients on how we made the products. I will also put down the deleted video that you can't find of Crow making his products using black and white paint. And that's what we used in the tutorial video to make his products. This is what happens when you cut corners. You don't do proper testing. This is what happens. This is why you can't come on here and take black paint and say, hey, this is our product, because at the end of the day, we can take black paint and put it against our own screen and produce a higher white level in fabric and just about anything else we can throw at it. But you can't do that. So if somebody were to say, well, what about the test? What test? I saw the final test for this product. It was embarrassing. So what test do we have? Certified screens, distance throw, low lumen distance throw, anything like that? Ultra short throw certified demonstration, no? Okay, let's move on then, okay. I thought so. That's why. Now, I have no need to buy your UB mix, I have no need to buy your personal mix, and I have no need to buy the Metallica mix anymore. I can make as much as I want. I know how many teaspoons it goes in to make it. Let's see how long it takes me to make the rest of them. Let's go back here a minute. I want you to look at that real carefully right there. Let's look at this real quick. The only reason why you can see the other screen is because the paint's chipped off of it. There's a screen right there the entire time. You know that, right? Yeah, perfect match. I was like I said, in the demonstrations, we were expecting to do, in the demonstration, what we want to do is basically line up different forms of great products and see how close they would come to this product. We didn't expect to get a perfect match. That's what I was not looking to do. But like I said, when I was sitting there making this product, I sat there on camera and said, look, I got this feeling that's telling me that it's not 6, it's 10. Put the 10 into it and boom, got it. Not only got it, but was able to get 90% of the other screen at the same time. So it's like 2 screens in one by putting in 10. And I was able to do this, make all your products, like I said, of 1 gallon and a quart of black paint. That's why I told you certain things that were popping up that I was seeing in his demonstrations. When he popped the lids on his containers, and I seen how the shades were off by a couple. I said, look, they're only off by a couple of shades of black. I sat there and said it on camera. The demonstration with the black and white paint, that pretty much right there sealed his tomb right there. Because I thought, okay, that's how they're made. The containers that he had underneath his desk, or whatever that was when he was doing the demonstration, well, that's pretty much what you buy when you make that kind of product, which I did. 1 quart of black paint and 1 gallon. When he did the demonstration, his bare silver screen, yeah, that slight little bump where the screen was a little bit redder than the other one, you could have evened that out with just putting in black paint, because there was no black in the bare silver screen, but in your product you had black paint in it. But you tried to make it seem it was something that was different. Yeah, all those little clues that were popping up, you were feeding me information. I was looking at your demonstrations, and bit by bit, having years of experience in making gray screen paint products, well, like I said, just a matter of time before I could figure out exactly how many you drop in there. But like I said, in the beginning, our intentions weren't to basically make the product. Our intentions were to see how close they would come up. Just like when I had to do the demonstration with the black screens, I had to see how close the white levels are going to come up versus another black screen next to our technology. So as you can see, I can stand back 18 feet and you can see the difference. I can sit back 18 feet from this and you're not going to see jack. Right now, this is where the projector is sitting at right now. I told you, If you're sitting this far back, you wouldn't be to tell the difference. So at the end of the day, technically, since you're not going to be sitting a finger distance from the screen, that is 2 screen paints in one. Now I've done this one time. Let's do the Philips 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Bring it close so that way you can see. Even from back there or front, you still can't tell the difference. Now this one's going to have the hardest time, like I hit because it's a little lighter. But from here, where the projector's sitting, let's go and get that little bright one right here. Bring it back up. I don't know what's more embarrassing. The fact that you came on camera talking about all this dumb nonsense about your product having all these special abilities and this, that, and the other and bibbidi blah, blah, blah. And it could do this and the contrast levels and the colors and so and so and so. And at the end of the day, it was black and white paint the entire time. Told you, he can sell popsicles to an Eskimo. Easy. These are 4K popsicles. Can't eat them till you calibrate them. Got to eat them in the dark. Literally. But if I come out here and tell you that, hey, look, we got a black screen, but it produces the highest white level, and then show you the demonstration being done in live, show you the demonstration at the certified screens, show you the demonstrations outside, I can back my product. So as you can see at the end of the day, no, my product isn't just everyday black paint. But his stuff is definitely black and white paint. I'm going to do another demonstration. How close do we come to matching Crow's screen paint products? Is Crow's screen paint products really black and white paint? And like I said, Crow boys, you guys want to come on my channel talking trash? At the end of the day, you ain't got jack to say. And even worse, that basically we have multiple cancellations by him. We can't even back his own product. He's terrified of this product coming down here. But now we can make his products anytime we want to. What are you going to say? You paid $107 for yours. How much did I pay for mine? $40 a gallon. And I can make 3 out of mine. Well, you paid for 1. What do you got to say about that? Oh, that got to hurt. That definitely got to hurt. But and again, I was telling you from the door it was black and white paint. I kept telling you this. And for some reason, you thinking that, oh, all Ken knows how to do is make black paint, black paint. I even went back and showed you demonstrations from way back in the day where I was making gray screen paint products. You know what's got to hurt the most? Somebody who just bought this paint and watching this demonstration. That has got to hurt. Like, what the frick is this? What, this is black and white paint? Are you kidding me? I just paid $107 for black and white paint. You got to be kidding me. Let me check that demonstration again. Oh, he's making the product right there, right on live, really, and painted in it. Oh, wow! So what's this link for? Oh, that's the link showing Crow making the product in black and white paint. He used the same tutorial in the video. Are you kidding me? Really? There you go. Try to fix that damage. That's what you get for basically lying to your customers and scamming them. Got on camera and lied about a whole bunch of dumb nonsense. But the quality, you can see the quality in my projector. Yeah, in your projector, not in the screen. That's why the fellow with the leisure setup doesn't look the same as yours. Because your projector does all the work. I can see somebody right now. Look at that. Ain't that about it? I ain't gonna say the curse word. I'm not gonna say it. I'm paid $107 for black and white paint. Again, We gave you the links. He deleted the video off his account. And then came in and lied and said it had nothing to do with his product. I guarantee you said it. I got nothing to do with my product at all. Even fake the black screen paint demonstration was even worse. Because I'm looking at the screen like, why is the screen coming up gray? Black screens don't come up gray outside. Even if you take black house paint, it doesn't come up gray. It remains black. The images of white levels might be dirty and disgusting, but it still remains black. It's not supposed to come up gray. Man, that's got to hurt. And I'm not doing this to laugh in your face at the end of the day. I'm not. Some of y'all should have saw it coming. You really should have saw it coming. Now, the ones, like I said, who didn't know better and got caught up in this, I feel sorry for you. I really do. I hope things work out for you. I hope you get your money back. The you crow boys that came in and supported his product 100%, you supported this scamming nonsense, you deserve this getting laughed at. You do. The crow boys. Yeah. This is sad at the end of the day. If a company bought enough of this stuff from you, they might file a lawsuit against you. If you got a company that bought a lot of this paint from you and they find at the end of the day this stuff is nothing but black and white paint, you might get sued. Meanwhile, right there, look, hold on for a minute, pause this. Do you see, can you find the Cinemax? Not the Cinemax, can you find the Metallica mix? And that's the personal right there. It does 90% of the personal when you put in 10. So you cannot get two screens in one. Enjoy your movies, Crow. Enjoy them. Like I said, at the end of the day, don't take it as I'm telling to Jamie. Enjoy your movies, because I know you're watching me. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't have replied back in the movie theater, so I know you're watching me. So a message to you. Enjoy your movies. I told you to mind your own business. I gave you fair warning. Yesterday, after I made your products and proved that I can make your products, I told you that I would walk away from this if you mind your own business. That demonstration you did today, brought it right back on. So, as I said before, go do the demonstrations we requested, paint your screen black, prove that your product is the same as ours, the same demonstrations we do. And meanwhile, while you're doing all that, I am going to get your Cinemax down here, and we're not only going to make your product, but we're going to reverse engineer it and make it better than what it is and give the ingredients out for free, like I'm about to do when I get done posting this video. So everything you see here, we have ingredients for to make it yourself. Go to Home Depot, go to Lowe's, went to Sherwin-Williams and bought paint. Doesn't have to be bare silver screen, people. At the end of the day, you don't need it. You just need white and black paint. That's all you need. Now, you can experiment if you want. You can put in more black or whatever, it's up to you. But at least you know what the base is. I mean, if you want to put silver into it, at the end of the day, I really wouldn't put any silver into it because you're not going to see it. You're not going to see it at all. It's only overclouded by the two other paints in there. Putting glitter into it, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Because then what's going to happen, you're going to get this sparkle effect. You don't want that. Keep it clean. At the end of the day, like I said, this stuff doesn't affect us because we don't make it anymore. This is old product. This is old screen paint products. Well, we know he's watching us. He just replied he was at the movie theater. Well, good for you. Knock yourself out. Enjoy. Have fun. You just explain to your customers why they just bought black and white paint for $107. Good luck doing demonstrations on our black screen paint products. Because that stuff doesn't even match black paint at the end of the day. Okay. I bet she won't even do the demonstrations. If we ask him to do a demonstration painting black paint down the side of his screen and doing a demonstration with a white background, he ain't gonna do it. So if you can't do it, how you call yourself making our products? But I'm real curious. I think container 2, the 2 tablespoons of black paint into white, it looks a lot like a Cinemax. It does look just like one. I got that feeling. Got that feeling. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do this one all the way. We did this one a dozen times. I don't need this one right here. Here we go. Do this one. I remember one time he called himself making a 12, some dumb nonsense, some Merry Christmas gift. We had 60 orders on the table of 12s. I was like, well, good luck with that campaign. People at the end of the day know that if you're going to try to make our products, we're known for our demonstrations. We're known for our tests. That's what we're known for. Doing crazy and insane demonstrations and tests. If you can't match any one of those insane tests or demonstrations, people already know at the end of the door, you can't make our products. If that was the case, I wouldn't sell so many of them every single week. They know the difference between what I do and what you do. It come out cheaper too if you don't use Bare Silver Screen. They're going to charge you a little bit more for that. And I got this, like I said, you can get it for. You can actually go cheaper now. It's white paint. You can go as cheap as you can. You don't have to. Like the one I had didn't have a primer in it. It didn't have no primer. And you can see I was able to coat this with no problem whatsoever. So you can make it cheaper for $40. You just don't want to get a gallon of black because, like I said, it's unnecessary. You need a quart. That's all you need. I'm going to have to put a sticker because the screen is right there and it keeps disappearing. On where the Metallica mix is at. It's right there in that corner right over there. Right there, right there. Football highlights. Curious to see? Let's go check it out. Let's check out some football highlights. So if you even try to say, well, yeah, everything's going to work off the Screen Paint Pro. Everything. It's going to react the same way as your product, no problem. Here is the Metallica screen paint we made today. We made it yesterday. I'll put the unboxing video if you want to see it. 10 tablespoons white black paint into a quart of white. Now, like I said, if you want to do 11 or 12, I don't think it's going to bother it. If you want to experiment a little bit, let's go into Batman versus Superman fight scene. The contrast levels on the personal are going to be a little bit lighter because it's a lighter product, but as for the Metallica, well, that's going to blend right on in there. Transformers fight scenes. And if those of you want to see a lights out demonstration, I'll do one of those tonight. I didn't get a chance to do it last night. I was just tired because I had to make a lot of screen paint yesterday. Now, Crow, I got that feeling. I got a feeling. It's a good feeling on your behalf. I'm going to turn the other cheek again one more time for you. I'm trying to be nice to you, man. I really don't want to do this to you. You don't know what's going to happen to you. It's going to be bad. I mean, really bad. I get your products down here. I reverse engineer them. You have no idea what I can do to them. With your stuff right now, nobody will touch your stuff ever again when I get done with it. I really don't want to do this to you. And I'm thinking about it right now. I'm thinking of my head like, do we really need to go this far? Don't challenge me. Don't ever say if I can do it or not. You don't want to do that. But I'm trying to basically try to find it somehow. When people do dirty stuff against me, my ultimate test for myself is to teach myself, how far are you willing to go with this? Are you willing to basically let this go? Now, mind you, I went through this with the law. I'm filing this lawsuit against you. I basically extended the olive branch to the Crow the first time, and I said, look, I don't want to do this to you. I really don't want to take it to court, but I can sue you easily for what you did. I go in that courtroom and I take black paint, just that alone, and put that against my screen. It doesn't do the same thing. Dude, you have no idea. You're going to lose everything you have. It is going to be bad. And even right now, I'm thinking about, but you don't learn. That's the problem. You don't learn. If you was a person that learned, then I would basically back from this and go, okay, cool. He learned his lesson. Let's go about our business. Let's do what we got to do and go about my life. But you don't learn. And I have no choice but to do this to you. You don't give me options here. So right now, I'm trying to, you're going to get sued. That's going to happen. I gave you enough leeway on that one. You didn't listen to me at all. I even sent you a cease and desist order, what do you call it? I sent you one of them down. You didn't listen, so you're getting sued at the end of the day for that. But as for this right here, you know, I try to basically look the other way. I do. And I'm really trying to find it within myself on the dumb stuff you're doing. Like I said, I don't hate you at the end of the day. I really don't give you that benefit of the doubt of basically filling my heart with hatred to you. It's not even there. Got other things to do. I ain't got time for that. But I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give you one more chance. Please don't blow this. If you do, Crow, you're going to regret it. You're regretting it right now. I know you are. You did that fake black paint demonstration. Didn't even come close to matching anything we had down here, so you failed at that. Your screen is showing signs of dark white pigment in it because it's coming up where the screen's coming up gray, and black screens don't do that. And then I'm making your products and I'm posting your stuff, and I really don't want to go down that road. I really don't. You force people to do this to you. You really do. Because at the end of the day, I'm not the kind of person that's going to lay down and let you walk over top of me. I'm going to get up and knock your freaking head off. I wasn't raised that way. I was raised to stand up for yourself. And basically, if somebody steps over you, you take them down. I was raised that way. And I'm trying everything I can right now to keep from taking it to the next level. Because if y'all get a hold of your products down here, man, I'm telling you, you're not going to be to sell. You won't be to rub two nickels together when I get done with you. So I'm trying my best here. This is what I'm going to do for you. Laugh and joke all you want. Play games with me if you want. You've seen what I did with your products already. Right now, 3 of your products ain't worth nothing now. People can make them as much as they want. Monday morning, I'm going to go about my business. I get up in the morning, do my demonstrations as I usually do, such and so and so and so. If I get a link or any dumb nonsense from you, I'm going to make a phone call. I'm going to have my people pick up your stuff and have it shipped over here. I'm going to make your product first, show how it's done, and I'm going to reverse engineer it to make it better than what it is, and use your own product to blow out your own stuff. And then give out the ingredients for free, because we don't need it or want it at all, period. It's obsolete to us. Trying to give you a break here. And if you think I can't reverse engineer and make your stuff, well, look at this right here. Did 3 of your paints off a gallon and a can of black paint. Let's go over to so. I know people that are stupid like this because they'll sit there and go, oh, well, he's afraid to. Don't dare me. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know I'm not a person that backs down. Like the same nonsense when you call yourself putting in that whole email nonsense about, hey, you can buy whatever you want. Don't do stuff like that. Let's go over to, Dragon Ball Z fight game scenes. I don't know if I butchered the crap out of that one or not. I think I did. Here we go. So I'm trying to cut him a break, as you can see. So enjoy your movies, enjoy your trick-or-treat party, you have a nice day, mind your business. As of right now, these 3 screen paints, I'm not buying them anymore. Why should I? I can make as much as I want. I cannot play this game this way for Jack. I got this game. I can't play for Jack. But then again, I don't put no time in my game anyway. Hold on for a minute. Look at this. Hold on for a minute. Before we leave, check this out. You see the black fabric, right? See the black fabric, how dark it's coming up? Wish I could play the game like that. I really do. Right, that screen was coming up so dark. That's because the black fabric was laying against it. Now that's a phantom right there. Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from
Never got into Elder Scrolls. I never even played that game before. I know it's probably pretty good. It's probably really, really good, but I never really got into it. Yeah. But I'm gonna get up Monday, start my business. 'Cause I got work to do. I got orders to ship out in the process. And I'm gonna let you go for the time, Crow. Mind your own business. That's what you need to do. I'm gonna cut you a break this time. Again. Mind your business. Go about your business. Do what you do. If you basically start this nonsense up again, I'll end it for good. I'll get all your products down here, and we'll make every last one of them, and then I'll basically reverse engineer them. It won't take much to do it, but it's true. I mean, since I already know what the base is, and that's pretty much it. Pretty much whatever we add into that will improve it anyway on any level whatsoever. Old-fashioned cars, Samsung 4K demonstration.
getting that from YouTube.
Alright, you wash that, wipe me up. Alright, quick. Yeah. Like I said, mind your own business. Like I said, right now, it's a nice day. I'll take that screen outside. I'll put it against that Phoenix 135-inch outside. And we'll do a color demonstration only. And like I said, you be, go about your business, enjoy your movie, enjoy your Halloween with your family, mind your business. You wanna know why? When he made that black paint, that he didn't put the ingredients down for y'all to make for free? Because you know darn well when I went and bought the products, made it on camera, and put it against my screen and debunked this theory. He's not stupid. To a certain degree, he knows better. Because then I embarrassed you even more. Don't do that. That's what Cookie Cutter did. Posted his ingredients on how to make his product, and I blew it out with an 8 in 2019. Don't do that.
Introducing Instant Cash Out. The quick, easy process you trust.
Power up. Power up. Shut up, there. Oh, Korean street food. I like watching that stuff. Hey, what's up, Taco? Baby toy. Baby toy, Taco. What's her name? And then there you go, it's just scary. There, it's just scary. And then there you go, it's just scary. I can shave my head, man. Okay, come on, buddy. Check out that window. You are the distinguished gentleman. Distinguished gentleman. Ha! What are you doing? No, you're not scratching my leather sofa. Caught him too. Joker. You lost your mind today? Huh? Don't scratch that sofa. Go to your room. No, if you just told that cat to go to his room, get my cat has his own room. Still working on it. Yes, just having a fit. Yeah, round. Yeah, scratching on my sofa. What's your mind? You know, look at me how he's doing it. Let's do this one right here. Taco! That cat calling. Right, when you're done, I gotta go make myself some dinner. Or lunch or whatever the heck this is. I haven't even had breakfast yet. Alright people, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you for your time. Yeah, sorry from time to time if I get a little too over the top with it, but and again, in the day, look what I'm dealing with. Ugh. Anyway, that's it for you, Jamie. Mind your own business. Go about your day. Monday morning, I'm going to go about my day. You start again. Then we'll have your products down here, and we'll do this all over again. Hope you listen this time, because you really don't want to make that mistake. All right. Y'all have a good one. I'm going to go eat, and God bless.